is Australia Day here in Australia, and I'm hoping that you guys want to tune in and still do some Facebook ads for e-commerce. And if that's the case, I am here to help. So I'm going to be jumping in over to the Freedom Club. Now, for those of you who don't know me or the Freedom Club, my name is Chris, and this is the Freedom Club. This is a e-commerce school where we have thousands of Australians, New Zealanders, and even UKians, and a couple of people from the US. We have taught thousands of people how to achieve results like these in dropshipping. We are the best school. I was going to say Australia, but probably the planet. Honestly, we probably had the most amount of success, and the style of teaching is, I think, one of the best, which is why I choose to work with the boys here at the Freedom Club. My name is Chris. I'm the head of education here, and tonight we'll be tuning in to talk to students of the Freedom Club and help them out with Facebook ads, with revenue optimization, email optimization, all of the things. We're going to go live now and see who's up for a chat tonight. Welcome, everybody, over at the Freedom Club. It's nice to see you all again. For those of you who can make it, it might be a quiet one tonight. I'm not expecting a huge crowd, but I did think that you guys still needed some help. So that's why I'm here. So good evening, everybody. Hey, Joseph. Hey, Miguel. Give me a second, guys, and let's not waste time. Let's jump straight into it. If that's okay with you. Hey, Chris. See, it's the days like today. It's the public holidays where we get to see the true e-commerce degenerates like myself. The ones who just can't tear themselves away. This becomes a problem, ladies and gents. It becomes a problem. One thing I've learned, when your missus tells you it's time to come spend time with the family, it's time to come spend time with the family. That's all I can say. Hey, Chara Lumberus. Nice to see you, my friend. Nice to see you. Hey, I'll chat with you soon. I should hopefully have a link that I can send you soon for some private one-on-ones. I know you were interested in that. So interestingly enough, what I'm doing with this channel, we're merging this channel into, well, not merging, but we're changing this channel from Conversion Crusader. It's going to be something more aligned with the Freedom Club, like, I don't know, Freedom Club Coach or whatever. But it's still going to be my channel. It's my channel. I'm just changing its look and feel. And we're going to have a link to the Freedom Club where you'll be able to book a monthly one-on-one session with me. It'll be a 4-week program where we'll work very closely, looking through all of your business, looking through your Facebook ads, working with me intensely one-on-one. That's what that's all going to be around. And anyone on this call, if you are interested, that link will be coming out soon. I'm just waiting for Austin to finalize that for me. Sup, Darcy? How's it going? All right, let's get into it, guys. Joseph, do you want me to take another look at your meta and website ad starter? Made some changes to the product page, and downloaded caching, cart, and bundles. You're really happy with it? Made some sales, but not as many as you hope. Let me know what I think. My Purico. All right. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Oh, the water tap. You know, I do think, good product, by the way, good product. It can be tricky to sell this one, but when you get it working, it can work really, really well. Now, I will give you my best advice. I've never sold this product. And I can tell you, if you do want some help from someone who sold a similar product, the best person for that would be Jimmy. However, let's go take a look. All right. So looking from first opinions, it's okay. It's pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. What you're missing here, I think, just from my once over glance, I'll come to the bundles in a second. But what you're missing here is the fear and the urgency of getting plastics out of your tap water, getting contaminants out of your tap water. And what I've seen from the businesses selling this that are doing really well is really clear messaging. This is in the news. This is in the newspapers. This isn't made up. Your water is contaminated, and this is the only solution to fixing that. And if you can nail that, then you're going to be able to probably even charge a higher price for this than even that. So I don't love your logo either. It's okay, but this doesn't instill me with trust. Just gonna make my screen a bit smaller. Like it's okay, but we really need to get some trust elements going here. Now, one of the things that we were doing on a few of the websites released recently at the Freedom Club is putting a little bit of a bit of social proof. I'll see if I have it on my store. One second, I think I do. On one of my stores here. So this little widget here, this little social widget here, this is something that we are adding to our stores. It's a section store section that you can get for $15 using the Section Store app. And from our testing that we're doing internally in the Freedom Club, it's a pretty darn good little piece of code there that you can put there. I'd recommend you get that. Protect your family with safer drinking water. But from what? What are we protecting from? Now we're mentioning that down here. Removes chlorine, lead, and heavy metals. Cool. Reduces microplastics and sediment. How about just eliminates? Installs in under 5 minutes, no tools required. That is absolutely needed. These are good, but we can probably hit it even harder. Now talking about the bundles. So starter bundle, filter plus 2 refills. Okay, so we've got the filter and Purity Co. filter refills. One of the things that I don't understand, like I know the product, so I do understand it. One of the things that as a consumer I won't understand is how long this will last for. So instead of calling them filter refills, why don't you call it monthly filter or something to tell me that this is 2 months worth of filter supply? The last tap water filter you'll ever need. We could probably do with a better image there, I reckon. This, that little image you had there, it was okay. But I have seen better ones where the filter looks absolutely disgusting. The more disgusting you can make the old filter, the better. Now, you got featured article here, but there's nothing drawing my eyes to say, hey, read this article, man. You are going to die of plastic poisoning. So we probably need to do some investigative work on competitors and figure out a really nice layout here to really drive that fear of the unknown of what's in our tap water. Do those things and you will probably get a higher conversion rate. Now, looking at your ads. All right, we've got good click-throughs, good CPMs, good cost per clicks, decent cost per purchases of $72 on average with a 1.9 return. That's almost there. If you can get that down to like the $60 mark, then you're going to be really hitting your stride. And those changes to your website are probably where you're going to be doing that. Looking at your ads here, they're looking pretty good. So with 4% click-throughs and 3% click-throughs, I don't think the problem here is ads, although getting good UGC can really help, and testing that UGC out. So if you wanted to, now would be a great time to go and invest in some used clip or some Freedom Club, getting a whole bunch of new UGC videos ready to go. That's what I've been doing. Good work, Joseph. All right, Chris. Review Facebook data and website for NHO. What's NHO? You set your budget to the maximum amount of $43. You only spent $10 a day for 9 days. We're concerned that FB did not exhaust your money. Is something wrong? Yeah, doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound right. What's NHO? Is that relief? Is that relief ease? I don't think it's relief ease. Chris, what's your what's your actual account and your website? I don't speak acronyms, unfortunately. I'll look at what I got access to and I'll see if I have an N. I'm sure I have an N somewhere. Natural health optimization. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Okay. And you say you sent me an invite? Let me go see if I got that. One second. I don't see the invite. One sec. Maybe I'm searching for it wrong. I'm invited to home, health, the nest, no, health, natural health optimize. I don't see it. You may need to delete the invitation and send it to me again because I don't see it in my inbox. And just so you can make sure, here's my email address. So you can send it there and let me know once you sent it again so I can jump on in. Let's go take a look at the website though. Okay, the acupressure mat and pillow. You got your shop pay, nice. Hey, how'd you get installments with shop pay? I didn't know we could do that. That's new. When did this happen? Am I out of the loop? How do I make this work? Add shop pay, pay in full. Manage Shopify payments, check pay in full installments. I didn't see that. Settings, payments. Settings, payment, managing Shopify payments. Okay. I can't manage from this account. I'm going to have to check that out later. That's cool. Okay. Maybe it's only some websites that get access to it. Interesting. All right. So first thing first, get rid of this little pop out in the bottom left. Oh, you're not looking at this. Get rid of this thing here in the bottom left-hand corner. We don't need the get 10% off thingy. That can go. $74. Affordable relief without pills or clinics. Soothe the stiff joints and achy muscles. Boost circulation. These are okay. They're okay. But is that the best way to sell this? That's a really good image, by the way. Oh, you're in America. That's why you can get the shop for. Okay, it makes sense. We don't have that in Australia yet, unfortunately. Sadly. I wish we did, though. Okay. Affordable relief without pills. Affordable relief from what? Here we're saying relieves neck and back and shoulder tension. That. Oh, I did? Okay. I did accept the invite. All right. I didn't see it in my email when I searched for your name, and I don't see your business name when I search for it. NHO? Is it? Do you have a separate business manager name? If your business manager name is different, I'll need to know what the business manager is called. Because when I search for natural, nothing pops up for me. When I search for NHO, nothing pops up for me. And I have about 1 million different business managers attached to me. So grab that business manager and let me know. Okay, so relieve neck, back, neck. Oh, all right, okay. Ah, right. That's you. Now I remember. Yes, I remember that. but no REL. I might not have access to your ad account. I might have access to your business manager. I don't have an REL here at all. Let me search for REL in my email. Might pop up. Nope. Oh, you sent it to the Freedom Club. Yeah. Okay. 1 second. One second. That's a different email account. I'll see if I can access it from there. 1 sec. Found it. View invitation. Okay. It's called Chris Zurides. Chris Zurides. That's what we're called. All right, now we can take a look. No ad account. Go to business settings. Okay, let me just add myself to your ad account, and then we can get this on the road. One second, guys. 1 second. Ad accounts. Assign people. Assign me. Okay. Now, before we get to the ads, so I don't know if these are going to be your best selling points right here. I think the energy and the relieves neck, this one here, relieves neck and back and shoulder tension. I think that's the one we want. It promotes, reduce stress and promotes deep sleep. That sounds like something that should be amongst your core selling points, right? We have to be able to figure out exactly why people are buying from you. Now, that could mean that if you have, and this goes for anybody, if you have a product that you're selling, but you don't quite understand why it's selling, because if you understand why it's selling, you're able to then sell it more to more people, right? So if you don't quite understand what is working about your website, what you can do is you can use Hotjar, which is an app that you can download onto your store. It does a few things that that other apps do. It does like a hot map of where people are searching and clicking and interacting with your page. It also allows you to review sessions of what people are doing on your website. That's all great, but it also allows you to do a survey. And you can do a survey on your cart page if people leave your website, and you can just, a little thing pops up and says, hey, tell us why you didn't purchase today. And you can have a few different options there, like, hey, it's too much money, or I didn't think it was for me. I didn't like this something. And you can have different options there asking them why they didn't buy. And you can do the same thing on the purchase, the thank you page. And you can ask people, what made you want to buy this? What is the problem that you're actually trying to solve? And you can kind of science the hell out of it to figure out which of these is the most important selling point and which one should go first. So I think you got a thing here. I don't know if the people who are doing this are after affordable relief. I'd probably start with natural pain relief. Natural pain relief sounds great. I don't know if this is for stiff joints, right? This is more for your nervous system and resetting the nervous system and, fixing neck and back and shoulder pain, right? Some of these images are fantastic. However, a lot of these amazing images, like this one here, looks incredible. It's stuck up here when it's one of the last images in your in your thumbnails. Now, most people will never see that. They'll never see that. So what you might want to do is either replace one of these or create a different section out here with these. Now, if you do want to get more sales of this too, these GIF images are great for launch, but they do kind of look cheaply made and fuzzy and sort of like not a professional tone. And look, they're going to work for you. As you probably have noticed, you're getting sales. To get from here to the next level, now we probably want to go get some B-rolls from your UGC and make new videos of these where the text isn't cut off and where the people in the video look like the people who purchase from you. So you might want to go and have a look through your orders and have a look at the kind of people who are buying from you. And you can look inside your Facebook data and have a look. What's the age of people that are buying from me? And what's the gender of people that are buying from me? So that you can match your UGC content with that to make sure that your page is for the avatar that's buying from you. Now, looking at your ads. Did you say you've had some sales? Am I not on the right account here? Or did we do... Oh, we ran ads ages ago. Okay. How many sales have you had? Because I don't see any. $100 spent and no purchases. Is that about right? All right. The click-throughs are a little bit expensive here. The CTR, it is above what we need at 1.5. We want at least 1.5, but it would be really nice to see that at a 2 or a 3. You had one sale from the ads and 2 random sales. Well, the random sales probably did come from ads, but it would seem like that, like they came back. So Facebook only has 7 days to send someone to your website and for them to purchase, for them to be able to see it. So if you sent traffic and they purchase 8, 9, 10, or 11, or 12 days after they saw a Facebook ad, Facebook won't track it. Okay, looking at your ads here, we've got 2. We've got yoga and fitness and health and wellness. Health and wellness gave you a click-through of 1% versus yoga. Okay, we've got our audience here. Yoga at 2% click-throughs. Now we're getting somewhere. So the yoga audience is definitely the audience for you. So your website should be geared towards women because obviously mostly women do yoga. Now your ads, we've only got 2 creatives in here and let's have a look at them.
This little mat gave me the best sleep of my life. This is the NHO acupressure mat and pillow, and it's been a total lifesaver.
Right.
I honestly can't believe
Wrong gender.
I can't believe lying on spikes actually fixed my pain. This is the NHO acupressure.
And that's a Bilal ad. All right, so you spent $11 on the creative 1, which I turned off immediately, so that can be turned off. Creative 2, we've got 1.76 click through. Look, it's these. I turn them back on there because they should really be together. How do I say this? We've done a little bit of testing here. I know you spent $100, and $100 it's $100. It's a lot. But in terms of creatives, we've only tested 2 creatives, which are very, very, very similar. And considering that you've had 3 sales come through, it kind of says, hey, we spent $100. We haven't tracked any sales, but the sales did come through. But our ads, these suck for your product. It's time to go out and buy some UGC. Get a really pretty yoga-looking 35 to 50-year-old woman. I say pretty because attractive in this market sells. We want someone who is fit. We want someone who can sell the product and the benefits for you. So I'd go and get 2 or 3 UGCs done, and then probably go and get a person to do some image ads for you. Now I have a person who does my image ads. I'm happy to share him. He'd be thrilled for me to share his details with you. And a lot of people from the Freedom Club are using him as well. So I'll send you his link right now. You can go and have a chat to him, and you can go and create a contract with him, and he can create images for you. So that's a link to him. His name is Dimas. You tell him the angles that you want to make it, and what you do is you say to him, hey, you know, Chris sent me, by the way, and he said you look after me. I'd like you to make 5 ads for me. Here are the rough angles. Please make them in Canva so that I can edit the text. And he'll go and create some Canva images for you, and you'll be able to reuse those to test different angles over time. I've sent, a lot of people from the Freedom Club have used Dimas, and he is incredible. He's incredible. I should never have shared his details because now he's too busy. All right, Chris, you got your work cut out for you, my friend. You're almost there. So quite often it feels like we've done a lot, and it feels like we're never going to reach that goal. But when I see stats like 2% click-throughs, right? When I see stats like that, that tells me we're onto something here. That tells me we kind of have buyer intent. And all we have to do now is hone in on the angle for the landing page and the ads, and just like shine it up a little bit. Give it a little bit of elbow grease. Really work on the angles and the benefits, the key benefits here. And work with ChatGPT. Work with Gemini as well. Don't just trust one AI. And don't just blindly copy and paste what they tell you, but ask them questions. Get them to compare your landing page with other landing pages, and ask for it to help you come up with unique benefits or emotionally triggering benefits. That's the keyword there, emotionally triggering benefits. And that's how you put the best benefits on your page as possible. Yeah, you'll get there, my friend. You'll get there. The only way that you're not going to make money out of this is if you give up. But I do like the fact you spend $100 and you're like, hey, let's go get some feedback. I like that. That's very, very good, because you're not just throwing your money away, which is good to see. Good to see. All right. Miguel, please review Aussie Outlet. Relax Air. Okay. I've got to try and find you. Give me a second. Gotcha. Aussie Outlet. Okay. Last 30 days. $300 spent and no purchases. Oops, don't do a new view. All right, let's take a look. $114 spent. No purchases at all. Is that all right? I don't like that. I don't like no purchases. That makes me say, oh, 2 add to carts and 2 checkouts. Okay, cool. Okay, we're not lost. 2 people tried to check out. Travel bag. Okay, angle pack 14 days. Where are we in terms of clicks? 41 link clicks. Okay, all right. Now we have a 3% click through. This is looking tight. We have a $2.80 cost per click. We want to get this down under $2, and we will. And the reason why I know we will is because your CPM is outrageous. That is way too high. So you're getting slapped by Facebook for something. I don't know what they're slapping you for, but they're definitely slapping you. It could be user experience. It could just be that their algorithm thinks that your website sucks, and it might not suck. It might have sucked in the past, and it's going to take a little bit of time for Facebook to bring that CPM down. Now, one trick that I have up my sleeve for when CPMs are high, but I have improved my ads and I have improved my website, one trick you can do is you can actually run a engagement campaign to your ads here for like $5 a day, and just work on getting the likes and the comments onto your ads, and that can bring your CPM down. Gargan Kemataka. I hope I got that right, but welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the stream. All right, now looking at the ads and where the ad spend went, we got a nice share here. I like to see this too. That's a healthy share. So yesterday you ran Facebook, but your ad is approved, but your Facebook ads manager is disabled. That sucks. That really sucks. I hate it when that happens. You're gonna have to get onto Facebook, and hopefully they can sort it out for you fairly quickly. It's usually just means that they need to know who you are. So we got a fairly good spread. Now that tells me that Facebook likes your ads. And wow, 4% click-through on S5? Yeah. Thousands of packing, 14 days into one. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Thousands of packing, 14. Look at, okay. What's this one?
Australians pack like this, but this bag packs 14 days into one carry-on. Clothes, shoes, toiletries, all organised, all wrinkle-free. No checked luggage, no baggage claim, no airline fees. Thousands of Australians are switching to this instead of a suitcase. Pack smarter, travel lighter. Try the Relax Air travel bag today. Most Australians pack like this, but this bag packs.
That's a pretty nice ad. I gotta say, that's nice. Let's have a look where it's going from. Can you refund your account? How do you refund your amount? How do you refund your amount from Ads Manager? Facebook will very rarely ever refund you. But if you're talking about money that you've put into your Facebook account and you want it back, yeah, you're gonna unfortunately just have to talk to the Facebook ads team about that through their help system. If you put funds in and you want the funds back, I'm pretty sure you can do that. Pretty sure you can. But you'll have to talk to them. But if it's money you've spent through running ads, yeah, that money's gone. All right, congratulations. You've unlocked a mystery discount. Now, I do find with the mystery discounts, it's often better to have the picture on top and just instead of having two columns, have one column. And the reason why it's better is because when you look at this in mobile, it fits on the page better. So go and have a play with your Klaviyo pop-up there and see if you can get that onto one column. I've unlocked a mystery discount. Okay, what's my discount code? Welcome 10. Who would have thought? Okay, shop now. Boom, that's your problem. That's one big problem there. The button that you're using on your shop now is taking me back to the homepage. So you just lost a sale, my friend. You got a lead and you lost a sale because ain't nobody coming back after you send them to a different page. Be very careful. The shop now button should be a close form button only, not a go to a URL button. Okay, your entire trip in one bag. I really like this. Pack 14 days of outfits, toiletries, and tech. Nice. Clothes stay folded, neat, and wrinkle-free. Dedicated space for shoes, toiletries, and tech. Built to fit all major airline carry-ons. Okay. I have an idea. After I drink my coffee. And I've had too much caffeine, so I'm going to start talking really fast. What you can do here, and I've seen this on other travel websites, good you don't have it, is right here. Your headlines are a bit big, by the way. It's a lot to scroll through. So you can just reduce your headlines a little bit. Right here, we should have one of those scrolling bars and have all the logos of all the different planes, like Qantas and all the other ones I can't remember, Virgin, all of the different plane airline logos scrolling across there to say that, hey, and you can have in the text there, fits all major airlines. And that would just add a fair bit of, a bit of, what do you call it, trust to your page. So we'll reduce the size of these so that there's less to scroll through. I think you should probably put your results, or not results, but put your social proof a bit further down. You're going to sell the product to me before. I meant the actual sizing on this headline here. There's a lot to scroll through. Now, I want to see these further up the page. And these images are quite good. So probably here would be where you want your social proof. Try it on your next clip, completely risk-free. Yeah, great. And you got your reviews there. 273 reviews. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. So a few things to work on there. What would be lovely is some really good UGC. You got some decent ads, but we need some UGC, some really high quality stuff. And that UGC can go as videos right under your add to cart here. That would look really cool, and people could see real people using this in a real way. Gengar, your ad did not public, or you're not running ads. What can you do to spend over 500? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not sure what you mean. It's unclear what you're trying to ask. I'd love to help you out though. Okay, Miguel. Oh, that was Miguel there. All right, Renee. My pause landing page. You added caching bundles. Can I please have a look? Okay. Oh, nice. Very nice. You got your grinder and the perfect ball trimmer. Yes. With your imageries here for your products, they're good and they're clean, but I want you to make sure that they're all consistent so that we don't have, if we're going to have all the marketing on it, then they all should be uniform. That's the only thing. Now look, that's fantastic. That's great. Hopefully a lot of people do this bundle. It's exactly what I pictured when I was suggesting that we do it. So yeah, I mean, what I want to see now is some data from the ads and some data from the sales. Could work. And what you can do as well is you can do some A/B testing on the bundles, and you could maybe have an even more expensive bundle and just see if that brings you more profit. Okay, Delphine. Home Pure. You invited me to your account. Did I sign up for your account? That is the question. Not yet. Let's sign up now. We started a campaign on Thursday. It's directed people to your product page and the other one to your listicle. You got one sale on Friday, but nothing since then. Performance is not good at all. After Jimmy reviewed the ads, I turned off 2 ads to your listicle due to really poor performance. Okay, well this will be interesting. Let's go figure out what's going on here. One sec. Your ads are a disaster? Well, you've come to the doctor, the ad doctor. Hopefully, we won't have to amputate. Home A Pure. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I don't see it there. Where did you go? One second. When you have this many ad accounts, Facebook can make it really tricky to find what you're looking for. Okay, Home A Pure. Here we go. Ads Manager. All right. We have spent $60 a day on your tap filter for $237. Low results. It's a fair amount of money per day to be spending for no results. So I give it to you. You got the spirit. You've got the spirit. Okay, so let's look at your clicks. $100 spent on the clicks and 130 on the listicle, and 130 on your shopping campaign. Clicks, they're not terrible. 1.5% and 1.8%, not terrible. Not great though, but not terrible. Your CPMs for your listicle were very high. So engaged shoppers is who you're targeting. Okay. Just double check that we have everything set up correctly here. Australia, 18 to 65. Okay, good. You're using an audience suggestion. Don't know why we're using a saved audience though. It's not usually what we teach you. I don't think it'll be a problem. It's not exactly how we normally set up our ad sets though. All right, in terms of spend. I know this isn't the ad set, just let me work through it. So vid 2, very high CPM, but the click-through is actually quite good.
Boiling tap water might kill bacteria, but it doesn't remove chemicals, heavy metals, or microplastics. This is what our filter captured in just a few months. All the hidden nasties you can't see. HomoPure comes with everything you need. Universal adapters, a spare cartridge, and it installs in seconds. No plumber, no tools. Just twist it on, flip the switch, and instantly...
It's actually a pretty good ad. Don't know why you were sending people to a listing page though. Let's have a look at your advertorial. That's certainly something some people do. It's not something we necessarily teach at the Freedom Club. It's an interesting marketing angle, and we don't normally put advertorial at the top of an advertorial. And it's not a very engaging one. There is a lot of text here. A lot of text. And there's a lot of problems with this. Nothing here looks good. Nothing here is drawing my eyes. And it protects, like, what's it? Okay, see this thing here? Produces long-term exposure to substances linked to health concerns. I mean, that is not scary. That's a lot of long words for something you could have said more like reduces cancer causing forever chemicals. I think this could have worked. I think this could have worked, but the advertorial doesn't look good. It doesn't feel professional, and it's not hard hitting. Now, the reason why we would use an advertorial is so that we could be a little bit naughty. I'm not saying you have to do this, okay? I'm just saying the reason why some marketers use the advertorial is so they can be a bit naughty, and so that they can do things on their advertorial that they wouldn't want to put on their landing page. That's usually why they do it. Now, one of the things that you're missing, the big thing that you're missing, the Shop Now button's way too small, and you don't normally on an advertorial, you'll have a block called like the product block, where you're going to show the selling points of the product. Again, you're going to show the price, and you're going to say you're going to have a button, and it's not going to be Shop Now. It's going to be check availability, and you're going to have it in your shop block that, hey, we sold out last week. There's only a few left. Click this button to check availability now. So that already they're like, when they get down here, they're kind of like, hey, you know, I like this idea of this. I need this in my life. Oh, crap. Check availability. It might not be available. So when you go to the page to buy, it's like, oh, lucky they have them in stock. You know what I mean? That's the whole purpose of the advertorial. This advertorial it can work, but you're going to have to do more research on competitors' advertorials and really lay it on thick. But let's talk about the one that we do teach at Freedom Club, the actual landing page. All right, so looking here, looking at where we spent so far. And hey, if you want to continue experimenting with the advertorial, I highly, not highly recommend it, but I would definitely support you on that. Okay, so it's funny too, and this can happen. We've got the same videos here, but they spent very little compared to the other campaign. And sometimes when you launch an ad set, Facebook will pick different winners to take all the profit, all the money, so not the profit, will take all of the spend. It's bizarre. What have we got going on here? So you've turned this one off because it didn't perform. Do you know what's in your tap water? That's a good ad. That should work. There's a lot going on, but it gets the point across. We've turned it off, even though it has a good CPM, almost a good click-through. Cost per click will probably come down over time. Image 1 over here doesn't have the same luxury. At 1% click-through, that's pretty bad. We should turn image 1 off. This one's not working. That one's definitely not working. Why? Because it's boring. It looks unprofessional. The black headline, this doesn't work. It looks like dropshipping. So turn that one off. Now vid 2, 4% click-through, $1.94 cost per click because you've got $92 CPM, and the video one with $158 CPM. Look at the click-throughs on these bad boys. This is almost it. You will make it if we can get the CPMs down. Now, why are the CPMs so high? CPMs are high, even though the content is good, and even though the video is pretty good, probably because something's going on the landing page. Also, on this one, hold on.
Contaminants found in Australian tap water have been linked to hormone disruption, gut issues, skin flare-ups, and long-term health risks, especially for growing children. HomoPure makes clean water simple.
I guess that's okay. All right, let me look for your your actual link. So we're taking people from there to here. Now, what might be happening? Like when I see high CPMs, like this, when I see high CPMs, this becomes now a bit of a murder mystery. We've got to figure out why Facebook is slapping you with high CPMs. And look, high CPMs are a way that Facebook can communicate with us and say, hey, the audience doesn't like something that you're doing. It could be that your ad seems spammy. It could be, and I'm not saying this is your case. This is the case with you. Just that these are the possible things. Your ad could seem spammy. Your landing page might seem spammy. It could be that you're over-promising something in the ad and not delivering on the page, like saying this is the cure for cancer, and then the page says nothing like that. So I'm not saying you're doing any of those things. So just switch image 12 back on? Yeah, I'd switch it back on, and I'd turn image 1 off. You would benefit from going to Dimas from the link above and getting him to produce a whole bunch of images for you. You would absolutely benefit from that. Now, it could be that you need new ads too. This ad, it takes a long time to even see the product. So if we count here,
have been linked to hormone disruption, gut issues, skin flare-ups, and long-term health risks, especially for growing children.
9 seconds before we see the product. That's a long time. That's like an eternity in social media time. We have to do problem, solution in the space of maybe 2-3 seconds. And that long, slow video that you've got, I don't think we're quite there yet. We need a woman looking at the camera saying, do you feel like you have gut issues? Nearly everyone feels like they have gut issues. Do you feel like you're tired all the time? Everybody feels like that. Studies show that you are probably inducing more chemicals and more plastic than ever before. And boy, do we have the solution for you. So you want to be looking at your competitors' ads, right? Go to all your competitors. Look at the ads that work best for you. Write down the script, change the script up, and go and get some UGC made with that script. That's the best way to do this. Now, in terms of your landing page here, get 10% off. Into your email, get 10% off. Okay. Welcome 10. Okay. Apply discount. Oh, this is the same problem as before. Yikes. You had me on your landing page and then you took me somewhere else. And there is no way in hell I'm going to go back and shop and buy your product. No way in hell. Okay, looking at your landing page here. The image looks terrible. It's off center. There's no good lighting. It looks like a badly shot image from home. But we're still asking for $161. The icons that you're using make it look cheap. You tell me harmful toxins, but you're not telling me exactly what. Too much information. Too much information. Well, this is the right information. This is exactly the right information, but it shouldn't be here. The product image is too small and no one wants to read in this format. Too much information. Pretty good photo. Nice. That's nice. Too much text. That should be further down the page. Don't even need it here. That's nice. That's nice. That's ChatGPT. That should be the second thing I see on the images. That is how you scare the shit out of me. Sorry, I'm going to said shit too loud. Okay. Now get rid of the buy with shop. When you're at this stage, the only thing that I should be deciding is if I add this to cart or not. Before you tell me other families who made the switch, you're not even telling me what I'm solving. So we're not really, the landing page here isn't telling me, is not scaring me. Okay. It's not telling me what I'm doing to my body and why I need this. Now here, this should be up the very top. This should be the second thing that we see. Right up here, right under the buy box should be all of these newspaper articles. And this is good, but it's too far down the page. No one's ever going to see this. So again, this should be the first few things we see. That's the best product image that you've had all on the whole thing, but it looks like it's been generated in an older ChatGPT. So regenerate this in Gemini or Nano Banana, or regenerate it in the latest ChatGPT and say, hey, can you make the hand more realistic and get rid of the beige background? I don't know why, but there was an instance of ChatGPT where every image that it made was beige. Okay. These should be way further up the page. Not the last thing that I see below the bloody reviews. Hell no. That should be like way further up. So we need to redo this landing page here and make it stronger and make it better and put the information where people are actually going to see it. Make your product images better, check your competition, go get better ads, and then you'll be on the right track. I know that was a lot, and I do apologize for how much that was. Okay, Delphine, you're going to be fine. Just bite off one problem at a time and make small improvements, and you will get there. And rely on your coaches. So Jimmy will be the best person to help you with this. Okay, Louisiana. Review your ad data. Lumivive. Do I have Lumivive? Let me just check. I don't think I have Lumivive. And I don't have an invite. So what I'm going to do for this last one is I'm just going to give you the instructions for how to give me access to your page. Please invite Chris Evers 3030 at gmail.com to your business manager. And we can then dive in and take a look. All right, guys. That's it from me today. Everyone's questions got answered for a change. Man, I should do this every public holiday. Every single person got an answer. I will see you all on Wednesday for more of this. And I wish you all a very good Australia evening. Yeah, that's the one. All right, guys, for those of you sticking on, I will be starting the growth call in about 4 minutes, and I will see you in the growth call. Thank you for everyone who's watching on YouTube. And for those of you who are just tuning in now, this is for the Freedom Club. Freedom Club is an awesome place for you to come and learn dropshipping. All of these students are from the Freedom Club, as you can see. And if you want to join, go to freedomclub.com, go through and book a call with our awesome sales team, and we can let you know how we can help you. And I will see you all in the next stream.